Welcome to South End. My name is Eleni. I am the head coach at this studio. So I'm going to take you through what it's like to be inside the studio. When you walk in the door, you'll meet with the front desk. They'll go over a bunch of stuff with you. And then you'll either find me or the rest of our coaches, which are awesome. And we'll take you inside from here. So follow me. This is going to be our studio. You'll notice every single station is numbered. So numbers are going to be next to the TRX straps on the mirrors. And then on the rowers, they'll be right on the side as you walk in. And then on the treadmills, you'll see all the numbers on the bottom of the treadmill here. Once you come in the room, we'll start with the treadmill. Typically, you'll start on station 13 on the rower, but the treadmill is the most important when it comes to cueing and the coaches. So once you come on here, you're going to see the start button by your waist. You got to press that. If you don't press it, nothing will move and you'll be standing here. And then speed's going to be on your right, incline's going to be on your left. As soon as you touch a certain speed, it's automatically going to take you there. And then there's this beautiful board on the tablet in front of you. This is how we cue you in intensities. So you're going to have 3 categories: a power walker, a jogger, or a runner. Depending on what you're currently doing for fitness or how much you do outside of here will determine which category you go in. Then from there, we've got a base pace, a push pace, and an all out. Your base pace is something you can hold for about 20 minutes if you were to go for a jog outside of the studio or a power walk outside the studio. Your push pace is going to be a little bit faster. That's going to be 1 to 2 miles per hour above your base pace. And then your all out is what we call, quote, a sprint or a power walking on a really high incline. And that'll be your highest intensity you'll see in this room. You'll always walk after an all out no matter what. If you want to come a little closer, I can show you the certain parameters for each one. So if you're a power walker in this room, you're going to be 3.5 to 4.5 miles per hour at a 1 to 3% incline. If you're a jogger, 4.5 to 5.5, 1% incline. And if you're a runner, 5.5 miles per hour or greater at a 1%. We've got 3 different days: strength days, endurance days, and power days. The only time joggers and runners will ever see incline on this treadmill is on a strength day. So keep that in mind, and we'll always tell you about that once we get there. So that's your treadmill. Then we'll move on over to the rower. So you notice we're on station 13. We're also going to be on station 13 on the rower. So for this, you're going to come seated, and then you always look at your foot plates to set you up first. You want the foot plates and the straps to be along the widest part of your foot. So if it's along the widest part, you're golden. For me, that would be about 7, so a 7.5 shoe. But if it's not, you can pull the foot plates up. Then once you get in, you have to pull the straps together, or else one strap will be really long, the other will be short. From here, you never touch this guy. You only go up to your tablet. This will show you all of your personalized information. So just like the treadmill where I was showing you that graph, once you come in the room, we're going to give you a heart rate monitor, and that will attach right to the screen in front of you. So you'll come in and you'll hit your name on the tablet, and then from here, your heart rate's on the left side. On the right side is all of your levels of intensity and how we track your distance. So you'll see your interval time, you'll see your distance in meters, and you'll see your watts. That's your unit of power. The higher your unit of power, the more power you're exerting. This is a water rower, so you create all of your own intensity through the drive in your legs. Underneath are more intensity levels we work with on different days, but you don't need to know all of those right now. If you've never been on the rower before, that's fine. Most people haven't in their first class. You'll grab onto the widest part of your handles, thumbs underneath, and you'll drive with the legs. So rowing is 60% legs, 20% core, and 20% arms. So when you drive back, all of that power is coming from the heel drive all the way through the bottom and the back of those legs here. When you release the strap, you always go arms in, then core, then legs. So it's legs, core, arms, arms, core, legs. Your back's going to be at about a 45-degree angle as you come back. Once you start to move through here, 1 count back and 2 counts in, power, patience, patience. You'll start to get the hang of it as you move. You'll notice the more leg drive, the higher watts you get. Whenever you finish, you rack the handle, and then you'll unstrap the feet here. So that's the rower. Every class, as of right now, is going to be 1 hour long. You'll spend a third of the time here, a third of the time on the floor, and a third of the time on the treadmill. We do high intensity interval training, so we'll spend about 12 or more minutes in the orange and red zone. Once you come in, we'll have 5 zones. Orange and red is 84% of your max heart rate or higher, and we'll tell you way more about that once you come on in. Most important thing is that you come in, you have fun, you work out, you sweat, and you leave in a good mood. Once we go to the floor, your coach will actually demonstrate everything there, so we won't go into too much detail because you'll follow along. So look forward to meeting you. My name's Eleni again, and we've got a lot of other coaches, so if you see one of them too, have fun and have a good class.